Hello guys, I'm Huntress Kitty. I'm playing Shark Dating Simulator because apparently dating sims do so well on my channel. Narrator. Well, hello there. It's been a while, hasn't it? Allow me to introduce myself. I am the narrator, and I'm here to tell you a tale of terror. As appropriate for the season, you may want to put on a second pair of underpants for this. What's that you say? You're not wearing any underpants at all? Okay, now I am interested. Oh, Jesus. You're clearly someone after my own heart. Seeing as both of us have decided to go into this thing without underwear, you really get on first name terms. What? I'm your merry old Uncle Cat Food. I tell tales of the sea. And oh boy, is this one a corker. Oh no. And what would your name be? If you're my uncle, wouldn't you already know that? If you're wondering why it's the Halloween edition, I don't know either. My friend Bookmon, who I will link down below, is the one that gifted me this game to play on my channel. Blame him for anything, guys. Don't blame him. He's a sweet kid, but still. Okay, sport, settle down. Nobody asked you for your life story. Excuse me. We'll dispense with the name. I haven't written code for that yet, and you probably don't want to go public with your escapade anyway. No, let's concentrate on what matters. Your big chance to find yourself a hot fish girl. We both know that's what you're here for, and I'm certainly not one to judge aloud. So let's get down to it. Time to set the scene. Also, I would have done my camera, guys, but I currently cannot sit down properly because Sir and Doggo is picking up a spot where I would sit. And I don't think you guys want to just stare at my stomach. So, and I don't want my face to be shown on this. I don't mind playing this because dating sim guys, you seem to enjoy them. It's interesting. Let me double check if I'm recording. I should have checked. Yep, still recording. Good. I don't mind dating sims because you guys know I will play the crap out of Monster Prom and Monster Prom 2, the camp one. I love these types of things in a sense. And some dating sims are just You guys seem to have Blush, which I'll try to get another episode soon on that once I get a chance. Let's continue. You have a very special and unique career. You're an underwater detective. You're also a dude. Again, sorry ladies, but I'm not writing gender options in yet. Well, screw you too, bud. So, if you're a lass, just think like a dude for the duration of the game. If you're not sure how, use the rule of thumb. What would my want me to do? And you can't miss. So you're a bit like Sharky and George, I suppose, except you're not the shark or George. But you do have a scuba suit and an office and a personal assistant. Imagine that, having a job. You can tell this is a fancy adventure already. Now before we start, there's a couple of things you need to know. First off, you can change the game options nearly any time by clicking the cog in the top left corner of your screen. That's where you can set things like the text speed, window size, so on and so forth. The other thing is that while this is a visual novel, there's some special interaction, puzzle solving. So during the game, if you right click, it opens pick mode. You can use shift if you're too poor to have a second mouse button. Who's too poor to have a second mouse button? What? In pick mode, the cursor changes to a hand and you can collect certain items from the scene and pull them into your backpack. Right click or shift again to quit the picking. In the backpack are two zones, the craft zone and the use zone. Put a couple of items on the craft zone to try and make a new object with what you find. Put something on the Use zone to try and use it either with a character or another object in the scene. You'll get the hang of it. Let me bring up the backpack and you can have a go with it. Oh, the key trick backpack. Okay, we got all that? Excellent. Well, let's spot right along and take a look at your office. And off we go. The ghost job. So here we are in your office. Now, I'm not gonna lie, business has been a little slow. Please don't be copyrighted music. It just dawned on me. Let's do that, I guess. You sit in your captain's chair, drumming your fingers on the captain's desk. Outside, birds tweet. I actually want to lower this a bit more. Bear with me. Birds tweet and cats meow. The peaceful snores of the wino who lives on your front step are almost melodious. You can't enjoy the serene atmosphere though. You're down to your last Dogecoin, and strained as you might, you can't think how to score a job. Even the captain's desk and chair aren't paid for yet, and the captain is getting pissed. To break the monotony of a trifle, you press the buzzer on your intercom. Violet, can you grab your earphone? Oh my god, Violet. You don't have to pretend to use that stupid intercom. I'm literally on the other side of the room. Oh, that's badongas. I paid good money for this intercom, so I intend to use it. That thing came from Wish. What's wrong with Wish? I know some of you guys are gonna get offended on that. I do order occasionally off of it. Just some stuff for crafts and stuff, you know. The buttons are drawn on with a Sharpie. If you want to talk about spending money, when's my paid packet going to finally appear? Well, that's what I like to talk about. Any jobs come in today? No jobs have come in today. Just like yesterday, and every other day this month. Darn. Can't you drum up some business? I'm floundering here. And how do you want me to do that exactly? I don't know. Secretary? Harder? I'm secretarying as hard as I can, meatwad. Or as hard as I'm willing to until I get paid. Girl, you go for it. Just as things are beginning to get a little testy, a most amazing thing happens. The telephone! It lives! Holy shit, so that's what it sounds like. Answer it, quick! When do I get paid? Answer it before they stop. When do I get paid? Is that white? Well, you have better, or I quit this crummy job. I will, I promise, but I need a client first, and there's one right there on the line. More likely it's the phone company giving us a tinkle to tell us they're cutting you off. Just answer it, please. I'm begging you here. I'm begging. No, I'm joking. Fine. Hurry up. Okay, jeez, you're a pain in my ass. Luckily, the telephone still continues to go. Brrr. Violet lifts the receiver and answers it. So, yeah. Don't say yeah. Be professional. Remember, the customer relations workshop we did. How can I forget it? Boy, that was a day ever a low point. Please, Violet. Deep sea dicks. I'm bleeping that. Deep sea, all your aquatic conundrums solved. How can we solve your problem today? Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Well, quiet. I'm talking over here. Uh-huh. Oh, really? And that's so? Yeah, well, I could see that would be a problem. Yeah, you should. I would if I were you. Yeah. Uh-huh, yeah. I see. Well, thanks. You have a nice day now. She hangs up. Well? Wrong number. Are you effing kidding me? Oh, that's it. Oh, God, please just kill me now. Why do I sound like Al Bundy from Married with Children? I'm sure that's on his to-do list. You want? I should answer the door? The door? The large wooden rectangular that seals the walls off the door? Someone's knocking on it. She's right, you know. There is someone knocking on that door. The old place is a regular hive of activity today. Without waiting for any more input from you, Violet goes to answer it. You hear a mumble of voices, and then she returns with a customer. Yo, this here is Professor Sai. What was it again? Balcom, my dear young lady. Professor Balcom. Yeah, Balcom. He's looking for a private. Well, you came to the right place, sir. Please take a seat. Ah, cuddly offer. Although you don't have any seating available. Oh yes, well, please stand comfortably. Oh, don't worry. Don't mind if I do. It's good not to take the weight off my feet. What can I do for you, sir? Violet, how about some coffee? We don't have any coffee. What? What the hell do I pay? I mean, just use some initiative. Violet casts a withering glare at you, but she toddles off in the direction of the fridge. Professor Balcom seems distracted for a moment, watching her leave. You take the opportunity to have a closer look at him. He seems to be on the wrong side of middle-aged and rather unkempt. You sum him up as the scientific type. So, my good man, here's the problem. I am of an old respect and respected family, but recently I've been on hard times. I've had to scratch a living working as a freelancer gynecologist. Aha, you think. Yes, I pegged you as a scientist. It was an elementary deduction. That's very kind of you, although I'm not sure I could be called a scientist. Come, Professor. So modest. It's a noble scientific calling. Where you would be without gynecologists. I need a minute, guys. I need a minute. How do you not know what a gynecologist is, you dumb heifer? Alright, let's keep going. You are aware of what a gynecologist does. You hesitate and then can't. Of course! You work in the field of biology. Well, I suppose. You probably study beavers, clams, fauna of the kind. You're not entirely wrong, but well, that's not really relevant anyway. Oh, my poor detective boy. You need somebody to teach you. Ow, stop. The point is, I recently inherited the family seat. You're about to make a chump of yourself by saying the chair isn't much of an inheritance, but fortunately he continues. Balcom Manor, a marvelous old place. It has been in my family for over 79 years. Doing his voice to make my nose stuff up. How many years exactly? 80! Pretty may continue. There are, however, a couple of issues with it. First, it was built on the coast, and what with global warming and when you have you, and is now slightly submerged in the ocean. Why does it sound like it's from Scooby-Doo and that Shark Tale one? You guys know what I mean, with Sonny and Cher? Was it? Yeah, Sonny and Cher. Where with Cher and Gnome, they had the shark people in the hotel, like the back of it was submerged and lost in the... Are you pulling some Scooby-Doo Houdini crap here? That's what it feels like. I see a serious case of rising damp. Most serious. Continue, I pray. That's not actually such an issue, as I only intend to let it out to students anyway. The real issue is, it is haunted. Haunted? Haunted! I think there are some old grounds on the sink you bend still. You want I should dig them out? Yes, thank you. Carry on, Violet. Now come, Professor. We're both men of reason. I study criminology, and you study cats and things. What time do we have for superstition? I'm ready to strangle the character I'm playing as for not knowing his things. For any of my male audience, please leave a comment below if you know what a bloody gynecologist is, because I know. If you don't, I am so sorry. You need some education. And you need to look that up or ask your mother. Have fun with that. I tell you, I've seen it myself. A ghastly shimmer shade, and it's putting students off renting the place. You don't think the fact it's entirely submerged might be more of a factor? It's the ghost, I tell you! I want this thing removed! You consider. It all sounds bat poop to you, and you're about to say so when it says, headphones, could you not beep at me? You're fully charged. If you can do this for me, I shall pay you well. How does 500 Dogecoin sound? A little more would be good, Ben. I mean, no, that's regular money, but still, it's like, that's actually just about, that's a little more than what I make in 2 weeks, actually. Carry on! If this is on a day, that's fine. That sounds like my pay packet! Quiet back there. So, did you say 500? Just so. Do you accept? Heck yeah! I accept. I mean, certainly. I'd be delighted. Excellent. Get rid of the ghost and I shall be a very happy man. Let me scribble down the location for you. There we go, right there in the ocean. Just leave it to me, Professor. About this time tomorrow with the ocean, your ghost will be no more. Chuckling with glee, Professor Blacklem leaves. Yeah, they weren't grounds. I think they may have been cockroach eggs. I stewed them up anyway. You still want a cup? Let's rain check that for now. Say, you don't believe in ghosts, do you? Sounds like a crock of poop to me. But that's great. All I have to do is just go down there, look around, find nothing, come back and collect. When we've got some doge, I'm treating us both to a slap-up meal at Rizzo's kebab house. Kebab. Oh, cool, and I get paid as well, right? Right. Well, there's no time like the present. I'll just pull on my wetsuit and trench coat and get over there. I don't think wearing that trench coat underwater is a great idea. Of course! I have to wear the trench coat, Violet. How else are the fish going to know I'm a detective? Oh yeah, silly me. You get your suit together and head out. You head for the door. I don't know why I'm speaking tonight. Have a good trip! See you later, Violet. And you step out to face your destiny. Falcon Manor. 2 hours later, you leap from your boat into the soggy embrace of the ocean. Down you drift when Balcom said it's slightly submerged. What he meant was completely. Just as you are starting to go wonder if you've missed the right spot, you suddenly see it emerging from the fog of the water. With a gentle thump, you land on the seabed outside Balcom Manor. You survey it with a critical eye. It's going to take something to flip this property if it was clearly a dump even before it went underwater. Just as you're about to enter, you realize you are not alone. Oh, what are you? There before you appears some variety of sea creature, as near as you can tell a slug. The slug bristles its brows at you and then speaks in a sonorous voice. Beware! Oh, human, beware! Beware the ball! Beware the balls! Also, sorry if my headphone cuts out, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's fully charged. I just got off the charger earlier. Balls? What balls? Despite not having any hands or limbs, of any description in fact, the slug manages to direct your attention to where his groin would be. I need liquor for this. Joking. Be responsible, guys. These ones right here, which you can suck on. Ha ha! Totally outwitted you, loser. Say what? What? Oh, outwitted again! What a belly! What a bellend! He laughs again. After a minute, he settles down and says, "So, what are you doing down here then? This isn't the kind of place you want to hang around, human." "Oh yeah? And why would that be?" The slug directs your attention to the shoddy old house. "Behold, human! The dreadful Balcom Manor! I hope you're shivering in your flippers! You oughta be! This place is scary as poop!" As you can't tell, guys, I'm trying to avoid cutting. I messed up earlier, which is going to probably get cut out, so you guys don't even know what the heck I'm talking about right now. But still. What's so scary about poop? Oh ho! Spoken like someone who's never eaten 6 chili dogs and washed it down with a quart of milk stot! I'll tell you what's scary. This place is haunted! Is that a fact? Well, I don't believe in ghosts, see. You're out of your duff! Pun intended! You're also in for a nasty shock! This manor is haunted by the shade of Ghost Chan! Who's that? She's a ghost! I'm gonna lose my voice at the end of this crap. No, duh. Yeah, duh. She is the ghost of a beautiful shark maiden, in fact. And she's not keen on chumps like you poking around her manor. Really? Well, I have a client paying me 500 doge to clear her out of here. You're going to exercise Ghost Chan? Again, guys, thank my friend Bookmon for buying me this game to play on the channel for y'all. I have no concern for her physical health. I'm getting rid of her. Not exercise, not exercise, exercise! I'm probably saying that wrong. Exercise. No? Exercise. Alright, whatever. It means banishing a ghost, you dingus! I didn't come here to be called a dingus by a slug. Stand aside. Whoa! Slow down there, Sparky. Listen up. I don't have a problem with you getting rid of the snarky... Not one bit I don't. She's mean. She's from some stuck-up family that used to use slugs as slave labor. Footstools, pillows, that kind of thing. I'd love to see her banished! Good for you, but there's no such thing as ghosts. Anyway, so this thing's all bilge water? Bag of water? Now get out of the way! Your funeral, pal! The slug removes himself, and you step up to the front door. With a sturdy tug, you heave it open and step inside. The door slams ominously behind you. You take a curious look around. The inside's pretty much as outside. It might have been quite impressive once, but it sure isn't now. It clearly is an old footstool of cobwebs. Virtual Button 2 does not exist in Files backpack. Oh, that's funny. Alright guys, we're back to where we were. Took me a minute. Took me a good little minute to get back here, but I got back here for you guys. So I can't believe I broke the stupid thing. Also, I just figured how to use pick mode. Such a pretty shark. She looks like she's having a nice time. Nice balls, those were the days. What a lovely smile. Can I take anything here? No. Inside pretty well matches the outside. It might have been quite impressive once, but it surely isn't now. It's clearly very old and fits domed with cobwebs spun by the sea spiders. Sea spiders are a thing, right? My internet is down at the moment. I assume they're a thing. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. And then, just as you were about to start poking around, the water temperature drops several degrees. There was a curious smell in the air, a familiar smell. It smells a bit like a bathroom did when you were a kid and you went in there right after your dad had just taken a dump. Not a smell you had ever been in a hurry to smell again, to be frank. Then you see it, shimmering into view before your very eyes. It's a ghost. She is tall, beautiful, and a bit see-through. She regards you disdainfully. A moment passes, and then she speaks. Who dares enter my manor? Who dares set foot in my home? Begone, foul mortal! You should be scared, but she's rather a nice spectral rack, which does something to dispel your fears. Ghost Chan, I assume. Correct. And you're a nasty little mortal. Begone! I give you but one warning. Begone! She shimmers away. Turns out ghosts do exist. Who knew? As you're processing the surprisingly new information, the slug appears. Told ya so! Okay, so she exists. I bet that surprised you, eh? Did you poop yourself? Not really. It's the slug's turn to be surprised. Yeah, but you probably pissed your red suit at least. Hang on, no, don't think so. Oh, that's not really getting into the spirit of thing, is it? Sorry, but she really wasn't that scary. I mean, she threatened me and all, but she said, what could she even do to me? Do? Well, for a start, she might. Now you come to mention it. Huh. Anyway, this is a hassle. Now she's real, actually. I have to do some work and get rid of her. How do I even do that? Ha! Well, you stick with me, kid, and I'll help you out. I happen to have an expert knowledge of getting rid of ghosts. Oh, really? You bet. Okay, chum, listen up. Now if you're going to get rid of this ghost, you're going to need a basic exorcism kit. You'll need a candle, some holy water, and a pillow. You gotta use these items right to mess it up. But don't worry, I'm here to guide you. As long as you don't mind a little quid pro quo, that is. I don't know what voice I gave him. I'm tired, guys. I'm doing this. I'm already taking out my fourth throat. Quid pro, what now? You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. It's been too long without the company of another slug, see? The sap has risen, you feel me? Got a little bit of wood going that I like to get rid of. Find me some sexy slug erotic. I already hate myself for this. And I'll help you along. Slug. Oh, you hear that? Big place. There's a effing echo. There's bound to be somewhere around here. Now you need to find your way around. There's a little map of the manor. Use that to poke around the place. You look at the map, thank goodness he gave it to you. It would have been a real challenge to find your way around the manor with only 6 locations otherwise. Okay, that's all you set up. Off you trot. I hit this. And don't forget to find me some relief material. You need me again, I'll be hanging out here in the hall. Later, home slice. You examine the map again. Seems pretty straightforward. This is where you're finding things and stuff comes in, so don't forget, right? Go ship. Here, head off first. Library. You walk into the room that claims to be a library. The first thing you notice is the ghost Chan is here already. So, you come to pilfer the books from my library now, is that it? I'm not interested in any of your books. What would I want with? You peer at the spines of some of the books on the shelves. Pale Fire by Vladimir Nabokov? It's a classic. Sounds like a lot of Princess Wang. What's that one? The French Lieutenant's Woman? They made us read that in school. It's terrible. I should have guessed you were an uneducated swine. You look like one and you sound like one. Oof. Gravity's Rainbow sounds gay. Is it gay? No, it's not gay. How dull. You little sneak. How dare you walk in here and judge my taste in literature? I bet you've never read any of this old tripe. She sputters a bit. You absolute beast! Yeah, I didn't think so. Curse you, you horrid man! Quit looking at my things! With a whiff straight from the underside of Warthog's tail, she vanishes, extremely quickly due to being so cross. Well, now she's gone, you can actually look around a little. And when you're done with that, we'll proceed. As on the shelf, the book, which appears to feature the presume a sea slug's idea of sneaky hot mama on the cover, you stow it away. Can I open? Okay. All set? Yep. Let's check the bedroom. Nope. Oh no, here she is again. Why, you dirty mortal! How dare you enter a lady's bougie? I never went anywhere near your border. I've just walked into your bedroom. My bougie is my bedroom. You beastly little mortal. Well, why did you call it a boot thing then? Because unlike you, I have some class. Some class apparently in that outfit. What are you doing here? Go to rifle my knicker drawer? Is that it? I know your sort. You can't look at stuff with the ghost chin around. Okay. I would never go through a lady's private knicker drawer. Which is where, by the way, I knew it. Well, you had a luck, mortal. I died 80 years ago. My skimpy little underthings have mostly rotted away by now. Except for the elastics, perhaps. So, you're saying that they're now crotchless. By the powers, what is wrong with you? Does my presence not chill you to the bone? Not really. Although, when I look at you, there is a bone involved, if you get what I'm saying. Can I smack myself in the head? Or at least the character I'm playing as? Oh my god. You sick little flesh bag. Be gone from this place. Or what? Or I'll make you sorry you ever meddled with the supernatural. But I haven't yet, unless you're offering. Sea snakes alive! There's just no talking you at all, is there? Jesus. Just don't touch my stuff. Oh, I hate mortals. And that's practically shot. Parting shot, she fades away. She's not. Time to start looking for that knicker drawer. Single fish set under the bed, usually to take the kind of stuff off the wash line, but this is just as good. Also, one sec, guys. I feel. I think it's excellent. Yeah. Why, it's a little Noah from a webcomic hell, the owner of which is now owes me money. Inside the wastebasket, you discover what must have been packaging for the biggest dildo you have ever seen, naturally added to your collection. What a horror face. Can I open? Okay. You poke around a bit and there's just one lack of knickers, especially since they were so heavily advertised. If you're down around these parts, we could go take a look somewhere else. You're hanging around in the graveyard. Kind of big goth. Well, at least Ghost Chan isn't here. Which is odd when you consider she's a ghost and it's like one of the places you would expect her to be. Oh well. There's some other stuff interesting. For starters, there's a hole in the ground which appears to be some kind of volcanic vent. Like your mother, it's extremely hot. Sign above it says it's an entrance to hell, but that's probably just for the tourists. There's also a sort of fish, an angelfish, I believe. You try to grab the angelfish, but he's slippery, just bastard, hoity-toity. You'll need something better. Memorial flowers have some string around them, which you promptly steal. Nice for you to check out the rocks, but they're pretty much what they appear to be. The volcanic vent is hot, hellfire is from below. Looks like a grave indeed. Gravestone. He's hovering over a grave with an extreme snooty look on his face. Maybe it's his grave, who knows. There's a pile of rocks, you probably saw that. I get paid by the hour though, so I thought I'd mention it. Finally, there's a shed with the pretty powerful looking lock on door. There must be the shed mentioned on your map. You know what, with the map saying shed and it being a shed, So there's one mystery less, and that's about sums it up. So you can try doing stuff around here, or we can just move right along. I did look around, I didn't see anything I could click on besides what I did. Shall I turn to the map? Here we go. Kitchen is one of the only ones. You find your way into this surprisingly small kitchen. There's the usual kitchen clutter around, including a remarkable modern blender. There's also a bit of washing up, which has been soaking for around 80 years now. Nothing unusual there. Painted main chopper. Nice sturdy cooking pot with a heavy bottom, just like your dream girl. Okay. You consider looking for a snack, but probably not the best idea. You're not very familiar with the kitchens as you live almost exclusively on takeout. Suddenly, it's chilly again with a dreadful whiff. You know what that portends, right? She's back. So now you dare fiddle around in my kitchen? You know how much I hate other people in the kitchen when I'm trying to cook? A lot! Why are you trying to cook? You've been dead for 80 years. You were slightly distracted by the fact that because she's transparent, the red button on the blender now looks like her right boob. Getting a sip of my tea. I actually didn't notice it right away. I was just focused on reading. Oh yes, I noticed it too. Don't worry. That's the sort of thing that usually puts you off your stride. You drag yourself back to the situation in hand. But you're not cooking anything, and ghosts don't eat. That is besides the point. The point is that you're in my kitchen, and I want you out of my kitchen. Look at you, you probably sketch up my non-stick frying pan. I know you would. Relax, babe. Sheesh, I'm not cooking anything in here either. I'm just looking. Well, stop looking, you worm. There's private stuff in here. No, there isn't. Stop looking at my salt shaker. It's private. You have some real issues, you know that? Quit staring at my spoon breast. I wasn't. Stop staring at my chopper. I'm certainly not staring at yours. Is there anything I'm allowed to do? You can leave. Leave. And then she leaves herself. You thought ghosts were supposed to be scary. Maybe they are when they don't have a massive stick up their butts. Anyway, she's gone now. You can do whatever you want. Just trying to do my best. I'm clicking everything. She's gone now. You can do whatever you want. Let's hope they don't fall out. Oh, those went together apparently. You string inside the pack of a wick. Jesus. Is there a stove anywhere nearby? Oh! It's a graveyard. Gingerly, you hold a pot full of wax over the steaming hot lava. Success! It's molten in a moment. You pour the wax into your mold. After all your efforts, you manage to make a candle that looks like a huge... There's even a wiggle vein on it. You had done yourself. Oh, Jesus. You turn to the hallway where the slug awaits you. Hello again. Got anything for me yet? I did some stumbling across something, yes. I don't know exactly how arousing it is, though. Show me the cover. You dig the slimy little novia out of your backpack and show it the slug. Car! Look at the imprint on that. That is hot as poo. Come on, let's hear it. Pardon? Read it to me. I'd rather not. Don't be a goosh nozzle. Read it to me. Read it yourself. I can't, you prick. Slugs can't read. That's not... Wait, if slugs can't read, who wrote this? Slugs can write. They just can't read. Wait, what? That makes no... Read it for the F's sake. You want my help, don't you? Come on. Well, you may as well resign yourself to it. Go me, you open the book and the key discover it. It's just a lot of complete meaningless gurgle. It becomes clear that the average slug author not being able to read is a bigger hurdle to writing a novel that is given the credit for. You're about to admit as such to the slug when you catch the unpleasant and glint in the pyramidal eye. And he's right. You need his help. It looks like your only option is to point it's just make it up. You clear your mind, which doesn't take long, and begin. Oh, good start. I've got a semi already. Oh, Jesus. Come on, let's hear it. You steal your imagination and begin. Mandy the slug looked deep into Keith Slug's eyes. Mandy and Keith can't contain the passion any longer. I'm not reading. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah? That's the stuff. Go on. Not doing too bad considering you try to think of the next line. Oh, yeah. Come on, Keith. Give it to her. Car. Straining your mental capacities to the max. He's clearly getting a bit impatient. Your creative fine skills and stretching the break. Jesus. Wow! Amazing! I mean, it dipped a bit, but the slug... That is an ironic... God, yes. I need to go over and think this over a bit. Thanks for your help. I'll have that book, the cover might come in useful. You go off and put the exorcism kit together. I'll be back here in 3 minutes, maybe less. Oh yeah, you might need this key. F knows what it's for, but it must be for something. Cheers! Yeah, I don't want to experience that again. We move along, and perhaps you'll leave memory behind, but I doubt it. Jesus. Cat, I love you, but if you just stop the record. Okay, good, no. I literally just backed up and was just trying to sit for like a minute. You push open the old wooden door, which is so raw, and you wonder why you even needed a key in the first place, and enter the shed. Guess who's already in here? Of course. Is she going to say it? You again. Stay out of my shed. Is this your she shed? Couldn't help it, guys. Cringe. What an obvious reference. It's nothing sacred to you. What could you possibly want in here? I don't know, but it was locked, so obviously there's something. The fact it was locked should have clued you in. The fact you weren't supposed to come in here. How many times do I have to tell you? Leave my house. I'm not in your house. I'm in your stinky shed. My shed is not stinky. It is a bit, though. Only because you're in it, you strangely attractive mortal. What did you just call me? What? I said nothing. Discard that. Strike it from the record. Editor, which is me in the future. Copy, clip, put this again. Full screen that sentence. I'm sorry, future me. You're gonna have to try to do that. Oh ho, so that's how it is. I should have known. You know nothing. Get out of my way. What? Move aside. Why? So I can leave your hated presence. Why do I have to move? Just vanish like you always do. What? Oh, beans. I really hate mortals. And having pitched the opinion, she does vanish. Aren't you lucky? It's becoming decide to borrow. One fuse, but it's a 32 amp one. Nice. Wait, what is it? A local states it was made in Miami. Hey, I'm from Miami. Curious, ridiculous, try to handle the room. Tiger come as if fits into your backpack. And I should attack stock presto, use fishnet. Soup, he doesn't like it much. Sucks to be him, you stuff him into your bag and ditch the stupid net. Put the new fuse into the fuse box and admire your handiwork. It's a lucky thing that you're not being electrocuted right now. What, being underwater and right next to a live circuit? Almost too lucky. Now I come to think of it, but oh well. Excelsior! You mercilessly put the angelfish into the blender and you hit the button. You've distilled the angelfish into 2 seconds flat. Maybe it's not water exactly, but he's an angel. You can't get holier than that. You descend the liquid remains into a small bottle you find on the counter and drop it into your backpack. Oh, I feel bad for the fish. I think I need to go. You turn to the hallway where the slug awaits you. You got all the items you need for the exorcism yet? No. Why not? Are you slow? Can you remind me what they are? Yes, please. This is really simple, okay? Come back when you have the 3 items. You need a candle, you need some sort of holy water, and we need a bell. Got it? Yeah, okay. I don't know where I saw a bell. I'm an idiot. That looks like a bell. I don't know. What can I use you on? I have to be missing this somewhere. Oh, okay. I clicked that earlier and couldn't get anything. Using the lump hammer, you like surgical instrument, you dope, you smash the living telephone, and it was a lame pile of scrap, you find a shiny belt to keep the hammer getting heavy, you ditched it. Okay. Oh, boss, let's see him. So what do you have here? Never saw an exorcism before? Is this on the telephone? Well, did the holy water come from us? It's a kui, yes, but it's very holy. Holy poop, more like it. I mean, you make holy water when you get water and you kind of pray over it and all that. And what else do we have? Is this all a joke to you? No, not at all. So let me get this straight. You intend to perform an ancient and holy ritual using a candle that looks like and not ordinary either, just the size. Look at the size of that thing. And we put a match up to this, you're going to illuminate the place like the Eddystone Lighthouse. I've never seen an exorcism kit like this. Not in all my life, I haven't. But technically it's all here, so we better give it a go. Now listen up, Chuckle Nuts. Chuckle Nuts. The next part is really important. You have to use these things in the right order. You get me? If you deviate in any way, you're going to make a bullocks of it. I'm going to tell you this once. Light the candle. Okay, light the candle. Ring the bell. Drink the holy water. Then the ghost will appear, and you can banish it off. You okay? You good? Candle, bell. Did you say drink the holy water? Yes. Why? I don't want to drink that poop. It's only water. You read fishy smell wine, I grant you. Fishy smelling. Come on, stop pissing about. The ghost could rumble us at any moment. Oh yeah, and you need to do this outside, so do it in front of the house. Wait, what order was it again? Oh, I said I would tell you once. Well, can you tell again? Candle! Bell! Drinky drink. Right, I'm done. I'm going 5. My missus will have my dinner on the table. It's been nice working with you. I guess thanks for all dispelling the ancient evil curse, yada yada. I'm not doing this voice anymore because it actually was starting to kill my throat. Good luck. And there he goes. You gather your stuff together and push your way through the front door. Outside, Balcom Manor looks uninviting as ever. You pair the shoddy-looking exorcism kit. Okay, time to be a hero. Suddenly, there's a chilly current in the water. The kind of smell you would expel badger, irritable bowel syndrome, and by ghost, Chun? Stop, mortal, what are you doing? I'm about to exorcise you. No, I implore you. You've been mean to me all day. What carry I for you implorations? Show mercy, being dead is basically all I have left. Har har. Now the boot's on the other foot, eh? You should have been nicer. Now I'm going to light the candle. Wait, how am I supposed to light a candle on the bottom of the ocean? Oh, not so clever after all. That stupid slug. I don't even know what I was worried about. I should have known a dumb-witted mortal could never defeat the magnificent ghost John. And she mocks you, something strange happens. Maybe it's because she's making you mad. But it's like a few symptoms in your brain, and you decide to put aside their differences to face a common enemy and actually link together. Ah, wait a moment. The slug said it had to be outside, so how about in the graveyard? If I chuck the candle into the volcanic vent, that's as good as being lit. Then I can ring the bell, drink the fish, and banish you 80% opacity out. Ghost Chen pales, which is quite a thing to see. Oh, yes. You wouldn't. I could. But you shouldn't. But I will. You gather your stuff and dash back through the Balcom Manor to the graveyard. Alright, here we are. You check the vent, lava's bubbling as ever. That ought to do it. How do I click that? Oh, you again. Kiss your ectoplasm goodbye. Ghost Chan looks at you with pleading eyes. Those don't look pleading. Those look like they're gonna bite my head off. Why are you doing this? To get paid and probably be a laugh. Please, mortal, I beg you. I'll give you whatever your heart desires. Does my ghostly body not... Oh no. Oh no. Now that brings you up short. You admire her shapely, shimmering form, but then you shake your head. I don't know, I mean, I've never made it with a ghost before, at least not that I'm aware. But it seems kind of iffy to have you do that just because you're under the threat of exorcism. I'm not that much of a scumbag. But I need the dough Professor Bang offered me. See, I need it bad. Perhaps I misjudged you, mortal. You're not all that after all. And I must confess, I do find you attractive. Oh god, what am I doing anymore? which is nice to hear, but then she undermines it by adding, then again, I haven't been laid for over 80 years, so that's probably why you don't look too bad. You ponder what to do. The money or the hang-on? Can I even make it with you? You're a ghost, everything would just go right through. You are wise, mortal, as you say, for us to make love would be difficult. One slip, one wrong move, and you would be in my liver. Not that I even feel it, but I could pleasure myself for you. If you had something I could use for the purpose that is. Oh, the decision time. Guys, I'm not doing her. If you want to make that, let me know in the comments, and I will stream on Twitch, because I'm not doing the pervy option. It must be done. Ghost Chan falls to her knees. Alas, no mercy for Ghost Chan. Do what you will, mortal. My family have long been persecuted by the Balkans. They took our house, and now they take my very existence. Curse them! This was your house? Until the wicked Balkan family stole it, yes! You see the exorcism kit, and how did it go again? You toss the candle into the lava, it burns and sizzles away. No! You ring the bell, it doesn't exactly chime with being from a mangled telephone and underwater to boot, but it does at least plink. Have mercy! Finally, you slug down the holy water. It tastes exactly as you'd imagine. Oh, that's nasty. I beg of thee! But you've had enough. The slug did not specify what you had to say to banish her, so you assume anything would do. Yeah. That seemed to work. With the squeal of disappear, Ghost Chan fades away for the final time. I'm sorry, hun. They took your house. I'm sorry. If you guys want to see a different option, again, comment down below. I might stream this on Twitch. If I can get my Twitch to work. Woo. Good job. And that's that. Taken care of. You dust your hands and paddle back towards the surface for your final reward. The hero returns. On arriving back to the office, you find Professor Balklum is already there waiting on results. My good sir, here you are at last. I hope you bear good news. Indeed I do. The ghost has been banished from this mortal realm. She had it coming as well. She called me mean names. Shocking. But this is excellent. Now I can let my home be improvised for impoverished students. What a nice little earner, and of course you must be rewarded. With that, Balcom pushes over a nice wage of dollage. 500 dollage. That's a lot of dollage right there. Wow. Well, a pleasuring doing business. Likewise, good day, sir, and you too, miss. Later. Well, you did it. Good job. Was it difficult? No, it was easy. How about some back pay? What do I owe you again? 1,500 doge at this point. Oh. How about some back pay? I'll take it. If you follow up and take me to Rizzo's, that is. You treat, obviously. Obviously. You don't think you made any moral incorrect choices? What, me? The only incorrect choice I plan to make is to get Rizzo to dunk my kebab in a special chili sauce. You're some piece of work, boss. I'll get my coat. And with that, you both leave the office to content to the knowledge of the job well done. And that's about all she wrote. Thanks for taking part in our little Halloween special. Stick around next time and we'll be having some festive fun for Christmas. You come back now. You hear? Later, champs. Alright, guys, that was it for Shark Dating Simulator. It wasn't much dating, that was interesting. I'm just doing that to block off. If if you want me to keep going at this again and do the other options, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, do hit the like button down below, leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos. Bye bye!